Beam is the best. Did you enjoy my times table song? Want special access to the next one? Head over to our Instagram to find out how. 'Cause Teddywinkle is the best. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Hang on, we better get into the story. Okay, let's go.
One day, a girl named Monica was very excited because today was her 40th birthday. Now, she had sent out lots of invites and planned lots of exciting things because she was going to have a party. Now, Monica loved parties, and one of her favourite things to do at the party was to have a piñata. Now, she had made the piñata herself. She had worked very, very hard. She had collected all kinds of amazing things to surprise her friends and put them inside. Now, the piñata got put in a very special place while the party was on because the party was actually a high tea. There were lovely cups of tea and beautiful biscuits and cakes and all kinds of things, and all Monica's friends had come to celebrate with her. As they were all sitting very, very excited about the party, they were having cups of tea and eating their biscuits when all of a sudden it was time. It was time for the piñata. "All right," said Monica, "where's the piñata?" She heard a voice off in the distance. "I've got the piñata, it is here." All of a sudden, a purple fuzzy creature walked into the party. Who are you?" said Monica. "My name is the Pim Pim, and I just saw your piñata, and I thought I would bring it out for you, and I definitely didn't do anything to it." "What do you mean you didn't do anything to it?" said Monica. "Don't worry, it is still exactly the same piñata that you have put together. It is definitely not changed at all," said Pim Pim. Monica was a little bit confused, but she thought, okay, I'm sure it's okay. So they strung up the piñata, and they found the very special sticks to be able to hit the piñata. "All right," said Monica, "who's going to go first?" "I will," said one of her friends. So they took the piñata stick and walked over, and as they went to hit it the first time, whoop, ouch, they heard a voice. What was that?" said Monica. Nothing," said Pim Pim as he was running around the outside. "Who did that?" said a voice from inside the piñata. Nobody's in there, and nobody is hitting you, Teddywinkle," said Pim Pim. "Teddywinkle?" said Monica. "It doesn't actually hurt, it's kind of funny in here." "Yes, because I stuffed it with all the padding to make sure that you would be okay." "What are you talking about?" said Monica. "Well, I thought that maybe I would bring some more friends to your party. And so, here's another piñata." Pim Pim brought out another one. "And another one." And he pulled out another. And in no time at all, there were all kinds of piñatas hanging everywhere. Monica was very surprised. "Pim Pim, what are all these piñatas?" "Well, they're actually very special ones. They are protected very well so that nobody gets hurt, but when I say 3, something very strange will happen." Okay, said Monica. "Well, are you going to count to 3? "Well, yes, I am," said Pim Pim. "Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, he yelled. And when he yelled 3, all of a sudden, all the piñatas exploded outwards. It was like the wrapping paper had been prepared to go into very shreddy paper, and it shredded to pieces, and out of each piñata fell one of Pim Pim's friends. There was Teddywinkle, and there was Peach, and there was Tiger Pow, and even Benigo. "What are we doing here?" said Benigo. "Yeah," said Tiger Pow. "What are we doing? Oh, look, it looks like a party. Can I eat one of those cakes now?" Tiger Pow ran off to go eat one of the very special cakes that were on one of the tables. Hello, said Peach. Whose birthday is it? It's my birthday, said Monica. Fantastic, said Peach. Well, you look very pretty, but would you mind if I made you even more sparkly pretty? Yes, please, said Monica. So Peach walked over and started to wave her wand around Monica. As she waved the wand, beautiful colours started to swirl around Monica, and they all formed into a very special birthday dress. It was a sparkly, colourful birthday dress. Said Tiger Pow, what's all this stuff on the ground? I think it's the leftovers of the piñatas, but I think I might do something really, really fun. Hey, Benigo, do you want to help me? Oh, of course, said Benigo. Let's make it into something fun. And we need some music, said Teddywinkle. You're right, said Monica. We do need some music. That would be fun. And then we can do some dancing. Good idea. Okay. Well, Teddywinkle, you and me, we will get onto the music. Okay, said Teddywinkle. And Benigo, you and me will work with all the leftovers of the piñatas to make some kind of confetti cannon. Oh, yes, very good idea. And I, said Peach, will continue to add some sparkle to this party. It's a very pretty party, but it can always use some more sparkle, said Peach. Can I help you, said Monica. Of course, said Peach. So Peach handed Monica her own magic wand, and as they started walking around the party, Peach and Monica started creating very special, sparkly, colourful party clothes for everybody that was there. They made sparkly dresses and suits made entirely out of confetti-coloured light. It was amazing. In no time at all, every single person at the party had a very special colourful costume, and Tiger Pow and Benigo had made something very, very strange, and they were walking back over to the middle of the party.
Okay, who would like to help with the confetti cannon? Said Benigo.
Who wants to help? It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. As they were yelling, all the party people in all the colourful clothes put their hands up because they wanted to help as well. All right, said Tiger Pow. All you got to do is grab as many of those bits of the shredded piñatas off the ground and put them inside this cannon. Okay, said everyone at the party. So they started collecting all the bits of shredded paper from the piñatas and putting it inside the very special cannon. As they filled it and filled it and filled it, they could see a little meter on the side that was showing how full it was. As they continued to fill, it was getting very exciting because Pim Pim and Teddywinkle had found the speakers and they started to play some music.
Okay, everybody, it is me, Pim Pim the DJ, and I will be spinning all the cool tunes. And I'll be helping, said Teddywinkle. Right, is everybody ready to have some fun?
All the people yelled, "Yes, we're ready!" So as they walked around, picking up the last pieces of the piñatas that had been shredded all over the ground, the music made it even more exciting. So they danced as they moved. Instead of just walking, they would dance and twirl and spin and pick up more and more of the pieces. Monica and Peach, seeing they had decorated everybody's clothes, decided to decorate the entire room as well. They added more and more sparkle and more colour. It was so bright inside that room. There were amazing colourful things everywhere, and the colours all seemed to move and swirl. It was so much fun.
Okay, said Benigo, I think it is full. Pim Pim, give us the biggest, most noisiest song that you can find on the entire playlist. Yeah, said Teddywinkle. Let's do it. This is going to be the best. Okay, said Pim Pim. This is a very special song that I have picked just for you, Monica. Okay, happy birthday, Monica. Enjoy your party,
said Pim Pim. Then he pressed play. At first, there was no noise. It was quiet. It was very, very strange. The people were all standing perfectly still and waiting for something to happen. But the quiet did not last long. They could hear a slow noise starting to build. It got louder and louder and louder until it was so loud that the bass kicked in and the people could not help but dance. They started jumping around the room, having the best time. As they were dancing, their clothes seemed to dance along with them. The sparkly, colourful clothes were doing amazing dancing on the people that were also doing incredible dance moves. It's time to press the button, said Benigo. I'm gonna press... Actually, I probably shouldn't press it. Monica, it's your birthday. Would you like to press the special button? Really? Said Monica. Really? Said Tiger Pow. Okay, she said. She went over to the very special machine that Benigo and Tiger Pow had made. The meter on the side showed that it was completely full. What's it gonna do? Said Monica. You will see, said Benigo. Yes, you will see, said Tiger Pow. Press it, press it, press it. Everybody at the party started to chant, press it, press it, press it. Okay, said Monica. And she pressed the button. The machine went wild, and as it did, all the little pieces of the piñata inside started to explode at the top. As they blasted out the end of the strange machine, they seemed to swirl around through the sky and form amazing shapes. As the music continued, all the little pieces formed animals and sparkly lights that danced along with the music. It was like an amazing, colourful, papery light show in the air. And then, as the music was almost finishing, they all flew back together. And as they collected themselves, appearing in front of everybody was the tallest birthday cake that anybody had ever seen. It was so tall, it was taller than Monica herself. Wow, said Monty. That's incredible. Yes, it is. And do you know that this very special piñata has made the most tasty birthday cake in the whole entire world? It is even better than any of the cupcakes, said Benigo. When he said this, somebody stuck their head in through the door of the room. Did somebody say cupcake? Oh, Tinky Wopper, no, we said that it is not a cupcake. Why is it not a cupcake? Said Tinky Wopper. Because we made the machine to make a birthday cake. I'll tell you what's better than a birthday cake, said Tinky Wopper. A birthday cupcake! And as he said this, he raced back to the door and started pulling in some kind of trailer. He had to break the wall even further open to be able to fit it in. As he pulled it inside, "This is what I have made for you, Monica. It is my birthday cupcake." Everybody at the party looked. It was ginormous. It was the biggest cupcake they think they'd ever seen. It was even bigger than the giant birthday cake. "What do I do now?" said Monica. "Blow out the candles," said Benigo. "But there are no candles," said Monica. "That is where this button comes in." Benigo reached around to the other side of the machine and he pressed the button. With that, the last few pieces of the piñata flew around the birthday cake and the cupcake cake, and they filled it with candles everywhere. Then, Tiger Pow clicked one last switch and whoosh, all of the candles came to life. "Wow," said Monica. "Okay, everybody, it is time to sing," said Pim Pim. So all the people at the party sang happy birthday to Monica, for it was a very special, very colourful, very fun day. As they were singing, they all cheered and Monica cut both of the cakes from top to bottom. When it was finished, everybody had a piece of cake and Monica was smiling. Monica, said Tiger Pow. "Yes, Tiger Pow," said Monica. "We can't forget your piñata. I'm sure that one was very fun too." "Oh yeah," said Monica. "Let's put up my piñata." So they strung up Monica's piñata in the middle of the room and everybody took turns hitting it with the piñata stick until it exploded open. It was filled with confetti and glitter and lollies and toys, and everybody had the most wonderful time. As they were all collecting their things and getting ready to go, everyone said thank you to Monica for such a fantastic party, and all the characters got together and waved to Monica together. "Bye, Monica," said Tiger Pow. "Yes, goodbye. Goodbye.
See you later, Monica.
Yeah, see you later." "And I hope you have a fantastic year," said Peach. And with that, all the characters waved and ran back off in their various directions. As they all left the room, Monica's mum came in to look at the room. It was covered in confetti and toys and colours and everything. "Monica," she said, what happened to this room? It looks like the most colourful exploding birthday party in the whole history of the world." "Well," said Monica, "I don't think you'd believe me, even if I told you." And that is the end of the story.
This episode is brought to you by Pim Pim Piñatas, the best kind of piñatas in the whole entire world because you never know what might be inside. It could be a character or a toy or even a whole birthday cake. We hope you have been enjoying the Silly Stories for Kids. This has been me, the Pim Pim.
And me, Sam. We'll see you soon.
Remember, if you want to hear my 2 times table song, head over to our Instagram to find out how. I'll see you there.